Hey there, this is Nat from Revolution Marketing Strategies. In this video, we're going to talk about getting your business found online, which is so important. 50% of businesses still don't have a website, and this completely blows my mind. And one of the things to remember is that most businesses that do have a website, they're really nothing more than just an online brochure. They don't get a lot of traffic to them. They don't convert that traffic into paying customers or to leads. So there's a number of different things that you can do to make your website more profitable for your business. Now, something that we should all understand is that search engines like Google, Yahoo, and Bing, they're the number one resource for finding local business information. You know, the old days of yellow pages and those types of directories, they're just not effective anymore, or at least not nearly as effective as they used to be. So if you're not doing online marketing and specifically search engine optimization and being able to get your website found, then your business has a strong chance of becoming obsolete because so many people are looking in the search engines for you, and if they're not finding you, they're finding your competition. 43% of searches done in Google are for local businesses. And most consumers say they use the internet to find local products and services. In fact, 86%. Now, most of these people, they'll research and they'll find out what they want to buy and where they want to buy it from, and then they'll actually go offline to the local business to buy it. So that's extremely important to keep in mind. 82% of these people are performing an online search and then they follow up with a phone call or a visit to the offline local business. So basically, people are finding out what they want to buy online and then they're buying it offline. So you really need to be found online. Now we're going to take a look at two different situations. Okay, so in this instance, let's say that we own a plumbing business and we place an ad in the newspaper. Now, Jill here, she's reading the paper, she comes across our ad. So there's a number of people like Jill who are going to see the ad, but of course, she might not need a plumber. She may not need our services right at that time. That whole ad relies on Jill remembering our company name, maybe our phone number or website for when the time that she does need us. And of course, only so much information can be displayed in that little ad in the newspaper. Whereas if Jill, she needs a plumber and then she sits down at her computer and she types in for Vancouver plumber, then she has a need right there and then for what it is that our business offers. So it makes more sense to be found when someone is looking for what it is that we do. And of course, if they find our website, they can get a whole heck of a lot more information than we can have just in the newspaper. So this situation makes a lot more sense. So let's take a look at typical search results. Now, if you were to type in Vancouver plumber, you'll see a couple different things on the page. The circled ones at the top and on the side there, those are paid ads, and that every time someone clicks on one of those ads, it costs us money. It's called Google AdWords or pay-per-click, which is basically exactly what it is. Now, nowadays, most people know that these are ads and we're trying to sell them something. So these ads are clicked on way less than the other types of advertising on Google. And we're going to talk about those in a second. So this is not my first recommendation as far as where we should be advertising our plumbing business. Now next up, you'll see this other circled area with the red kind of balloon shape beside, and those correlate to the map beside. Now these are called Google Place Business Listings, and these are highly effective. Now, these are getting more competitive, and if you'll see here how many red dots are in that map, and there's actually only up to 7 listings that will actually show up in the listings themselves. So in this case, there's probably, 60 different plumbers, but only up to 7 of them are actually listed. So it is fairly competitive, and you need to know what you're doing in order to be one of those 7. Sometimes there's not even 7 that's shown, it's only up to 7. So it can be a little bit difficult to get in this spot on Google Places. Now, sometimes they're above the places like they are in this situation, sometimes they're below, but these are the organic listings that Google deems to be the most relevant information for their searchers. And one thing to keep in mind is that Google wants to display the most relevant information so the searchers have the easier time finding the information that they're trying to find. So in my opinion, this is the best place to be found. People are less likely to be thinking that they're going to get sold something. They're going to find good information and probably the best plumber in this situation. So in our plumbing business, this is where we want to be. So I want you to think, where does your business appear? Now, this image here is what we call a heat map. Now, as you can see, the red specifically and then yellow, those are areas that people are looking on and they're checking out the most. So as we can tell that people are looking at the top of the page more so than at the bottom as colors get lighter. And if we break the numbers down, this big blue piece of the pie right here at 42%, that's the #1 position. So you can get a heck of a lot of clicks if you're in the #1 spot. And the next, the red piece of the pie there, that's #2. That's about 12%. The green one beside it, 8.5, so just under 9%, is #3. And then 6, just under 5, 4, 3.5, 3, 2, 2. So that's as we go down the page. So you can see that it's really in your benefit to be up high on the page. And the light blue there at the end that has 10%, that's actually for page 2. So typically people don't go past page 1 to find more information. So you really need to be on page 1, anything page 2, and especially page 3 and beyond, you might as well not even be there. So you want to be on page 1 and you want to be near the top at page 1. So a question you might be thinking, are people in your area really searching for what it is that you do? So taking our plumber instance, I used a tool here and I typed in a few different search phrases that would be relevant to our Vancouver plumbing business. And as you can see here, there's a heck of a lot of people looking for our plumbing business. Here there's 1,900 people looking for a Vancouver plumber. And that's per month. 1,600 people looking for Vancouver plumbers. Vancouver plumbing, you see at the bottom there, 6,600 people per month. So just think about that for a second, and what would that do to your business if you could be found and capitalize and get the lion's share of all of those clicks to your website? Do you think that would help your business? You bet it would. So how is it that you get your website to be visible in the search engines in these areas on page 1 of Google like I'm talking about? Well, you need search engine optimization, otherwise called SEO. And what it is, it's the process of preparing and promoting your website in a way that it encourages positive search engine rankings. So it consists of 2 parts. One is having a website that's physically optimized and tells the search engines accurately and effectively what your business is about. This is called on-page optimization. The second part is off-page optimization, and it's having lots of valuable and relevant backlinks, which are websites that link to you. Ranking in the search engines is a lot like an election. So the more links that you have, if we were to say that each link was a vote, the more popular you are and the more likely that you're going to win. So the more votes you get, the higher you're going to rank. But keep in mind that not all votes are created equal. For example, if you had a computer store and if you had apple.com to link to your website, that link might be worth 10,000 times the link of your friend's pizza store that links to you. So it's really important to get good, relevant links that relate to you and your business. So keywords are everything, and what keywords are, it's those phrases that people type in to search for your business. So in this case, Vancouver plumber could be a keyword. Now, some people might think, okay, well, I want to rank for the word plumbing. And the thing is, you don't, because plumbing has no commercial intent. First of all, there's probably hundreds of millions of websites and videos and articles around the world that mention plumbing, so there's a lot of competition. But let's say that you did rank for plumbing and somebody in New York found you, but you're in Vancouver. Well, obviously you're not going to fly to New York and do a plumbing job, so it really has no commercial intent, which means that you're not going to get any business from it. So some keywords that have commercial intent might be something like best Vancouver plumber or cheap plumbing Vancouver if you were, a lower priced plumber. If people are looking for the best plumber or for a cheap plumber, they're probably more inclined that they're going to purchase and call you up and hire you to fix their pipes. So domain names, which is the name of your website, they play a very large part in the whole process of getting found. So let's say that our business was called Joe's Pipe Fix It. Now a lot of people would call our website joespipefixit.com, and that's not very good. If we called it Joe's Plumbing, well, plumbing is a little bit more relevant than Pipe Fix It, but it's still not great. VancouverPlumber.com would be excellent. Now, I'm pretty sure that that one's already taken, but if we were to really narrow down and call our website something like Vancouver 24-hour emergency plumber.com, obviously that's very specific. Now, because it's a longer phrase, there's less chances that people are looking for that exact phrase. But one thing to keep in mind, if someone's looking for a 24-hour emergency plumber in Vancouver, chances are they're calling with their credit card in hand and you're going to get a sale right now. So moving along to Google Places. So here we're looking at Vancouver Doctor, and again, all the little red balloons there correlate to the map on the upper right-hand corner. So one thing with Google Places, they get a lot of exposure. Typically, they're near the top of the page. And I've talked with a lot of business owners, including some of my clients, that get a heck of a lot of phone calls and sometimes make up for up to half of their business coming just from having a good optimized Google Place listing. It's inexpensive to set up, to hire a professional like myself to get this done, so it has a really high return on investment. And of course, you can add photos and videos. Obviously, there's a map to your location. You'd have your business hours, and you can also put on an offer such as a coupon, a special offer, a free report, something like that. Now, you're definitely going to have some reviews in there, and there might be some, there might be bad. It's okay to have some bad ones, but unfortunately, you can't get rid of them. It's very important to encourage your clients and customers to put a good review in your Google Place business listing, and having good reviews will definitely help because it's some social proof. If people say that they like your business, then other people are going to like your business as well. And again, like I mentioned, that Google wants to have the best information, the most relevant information for their searchers. So having a good positive review and lots of them is definitely going to help your business. So if you can combine this with search engine optimization, you're going to get maximum results. Now, we're really good at getting top rankings for our clients in any city, in any category. So if you need help with this, definitely give us a shout. So really quickly, I just wanted to show everyone that not only do I maybe kind of sort of know what I'm maybe talking about, but I can also get results as well. So I just want to show you some proof here. So for the search term up top here, if we look at the A balloon, so the #1 spot for Google Places, this one at the very top is my client. Underneath the 7 Google Place listings, we've got our website right here. That's also my client. And if we go to another search phrase, that's one of their services. We've got the #2 spot in Google Places. Scroll down, and we've got a video here as well. So as you can see, the video thumbnail, of course, with the nice color there, it stands out even more than the blue links do. And then right underneath that, we have a page on their website. So in this one, we've got 3 spots on the first page of Google for them. So they're getting good results there. Another one of my clients for a different business altogether, we've got a page on his website right here. And again, just below that, we've got another video thumbnail. So video is a very powerful tool, of course. It engages a lot of the senses, and not only that, but it really stands out. And one more client here, position 2 on the first page. So, I mean, I can show you a lot more if you want, but I just wanted to keep it short and sweet here. So hopefully you learned a lot from this video. And of course, if any of that sounds at all intriguing to you and you think that this could possibly benefit your business, then I can definitely help out. So you can call me at 604-240-8445. Otherwise, you can email me, nat@Revolution Marketing Strategies. Online, our website is revolutionmarketingstrategies.com, or Rev Mobile Marketing, which is our text message marketing campaign that we have. So feel free to give me a shout. I'd love to see what I can work out for you and help you grow your business. Thanks so much for watching.